Hello and welcome to Let's Play. I'm Joe. This is actually one of many attempts to try and record this or narrate this, and the program that I'm using keeps crashing while compiling. So this is our last attempt, and we are going to skip through this because I'm sick of doing this. All right, you see my lovely face. We're going to hit play because I already got it recorded. You're going to see my mouse cursor go all over the place. And there's what we did last time. Yep. Now we are going to skip ahead about a minute. As you can see, a lot's happening. We're adding stars. We're adding stars. Stars are good. It makes it look like it's nighttime. I'm just using a default brush in Photoshop. Nothing special. Alright. Just a couple of stars, not a lot. Just keep it simple. Skip ahead. We're coloring the flower. So we colored the flower. And I think we're going to start working on shading. I'm going to skip ahead. Alright. I guess we're going to go back. Adding a little bit of lighting to the lens here. Kind of make it look like the moonlight's bouncing off of it. And what I'm doing here is I am trying to add a little lighting. And what you saw there was me holding down on the shift key and clicking with my mouse in two different locations, and it adds a line there. Alright, and we're going to continue to do that for the more technical stuff. And then we change the layer properties to overlay, and it looks all highlighted. Move ahead, try to add the shading for it. Wasn't quite happy with a lot of it, so I ended up redoing it. And adding a little more to the shading. It'll all come together. Shading and lighting. Trying to change the different shadows to try and make it look nice. Ultimately, I ended up lowering the opacity. Skip ahead. The way I had the lighting set last time, it just was not bright enough for what I wanted, so I added another layer. And then I added the shadow down below here using a Gaussian blur. And then we start adding the lighting for the person or the girl ever so lightly. Now the reason why you see white here is because I could not modify or add the lighting without adding a true color. This is on a separate layer. Because like we said in previous videos, you can't burn or dodge those, and changing different layer properties here are just not going to work. You have to change the opacity. Skip ahead. I'm going to start working on the pants. Doing the same thing. See? And even further. I'm going to start adding the shadows, which is basically I'm going to start throwing in some black and then coloring it in. See? Alright. Adding more. But just skipping ahead. I'd like to move on. And I am sick of recording this. And in the end, I'll show you everything. It's all shaded in now. And we are going to add the words after finding the right font. And then we're going to go to the blending options for that layer, for that word layer. We got to put in the right word first. It's astronomer, not astrologer. Yeah, I had to double check because I suck at spelling. Yay, astronomer. Blending options. And go to stroke, because we're going to change it to black, and it's going to make the letters just kind of pop out some. That'll be nice. It's fancy. Yes, it's fancy. And I was just trying different things, seeing where it might fit the best. It was on the wrong. Needed it up top so that it could overlay as needed. And that is it. That is the picture. Next time we will do something a little more in depth. I have a couple pictures already started that I'd like to finish up, and maybe I'll just do that. It might be a little lengthy, but we'll work it out. I'm trying out this narrating thing after drawing. I'm going to try it again on a different one. Just want to move on. Cheers.